that everyone become blessed and encouraged.
Amen.
I pray that everyone see the power of God in their life. I want to share something. You know, when when the light of the Creator shines in a person's life, that person, no matter where you coming from, no matter what your background is, God, the Creator, He make no exception of person. He have no respect of person. He will give according to the person's heart. And when the light of God shine on a person's life, automatically the person becomes aware. It's like we have few examples in the testimonies of the apostles, prophets, and kings of the past. People who were completely or who were walking in a very dark time, place, hour, or moments of their life. And once they became aware, they saw that in that moment of darkness, in that moment of distress, in that moment of pain, they saw God's power inside their life. There's testimonies of people who were in a very dark situation, but once the light shine on them, they became very aware of everything. We have a testimony of a man called Jacob that when once his eyes was open, he said, this terrible place. He said, I see God in this terrible place. In this place where it was destruction, pain, dead. Now my eyes are open and I see God. And I see celestial beings called angels going up and coming down. I see that this is not the end of my life, that this is not the end of everything. I see that this is the beginning of greater things, of wonderful things. This is the beginning of a good thing because they became completely aware because their eyes were open, because the light of the Creator shone on them, was shining. They became conscious of the time, of the moment, and on everything. But when a person is not conscious is not aware, they can fall into a dish, they can fall into a hole, they can fall into a pit and not realize that it was a pit and keep falling, 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 and spend the whole life roaming around in the same place and in the same situation for their whole life. But when a person becomes aware, they say, like the testimony of this man, he said, this terrible place is the gate of heaven. And I see God. I see God myself. I see great things coming my way because they became aware, because they saw not the physical place, but they saw in the spirit great things taking place. And until a person that is not aware, they can just keep going by the emotion each and every day. Until a person does not become aware, they can be just going and not seeing the way out. But when we become aware, we see something that nobody see. Like the testimony of this man called Jacob. He said, this is the gate of heaven. He said, this terrible place, I thought that this was the end. I thought that everything was over. I could not see the way out, but now I see that this is the beginning of great things. This is a door that God have opened for me that no human, no spiritual being, nothing that was created or that will be created can stop me from going through it. His eyes was open. He was able to see something, not because his friend told him, his family told him, but as a testimony of another wise man. He said, that man said, my whole life I heard about you, but now my eyes see you. My eye see you. He became aware. And I want you who are listening, either through Facebook or either to YouTube, that you want, that you desire to become aware. And that you will say to yourself, they have to be something much more than what they say, than what I heard. It has to be something much more than just me going by the emotion of just seeking a boost for a couple of hours of days. It has to be something more stronger. I want to become aware. I want my eyes to be open Because that's when we're going to search and we're going to find. And once we become aware, not only that we see the goodness from outside, but that we go inside and begin to enjoy the goodness. Not only that we apparently remain as visitors, but we become a permanent citizen of that place called the kingdom. If I explain myself, I pray that you and I become seekers of the truth and do not conform to what somebody said or to what I think, but we become seekers of the truth that can only be revealed in the spirit. And then we become completely aware. The testimony of this man, he said, I thought this place was terrible, but I see the gate of heaven. I see where it was dead. Death was swallowed, crushed, defeated by life. I believe it.